What's up YouTube, Niz1A90 here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install a muffler on your car. Now, in this video I'm actually going to take my Tanabe aftermarket Axle-Back exhaust off my 2014 Nissan Sentra and put the stock muffler back on. Now, granted, I know, sounds kind of odd, but basically the three reasons why I'm doing that is because first of all, the tip on the Tanabe Axle-Back just looks a bit too rice in my opinion, and two, the Tanabe Axle-Back actually felt a little bit heavier than the stock muffler, as weird as that sounds, and three, I'm noticing absolutely no performance gain out of the Tanabe Axle-Back whatsoever. Now, in order to get a noticeable horsepower increase out of an exhaust system, you have to have at least a catback exhaust, or to really get power out of an exhaust, you have to have a header/headers, as well as a bigger downpipe after that. And then after that, some sort of high flow catalytic converter or test pipe, and then having the catback exhaust after that. However, here are just some in-car sound clips as well as a 0 to 60 run with a Tanabe Axle-Back exhaust on my Sentra. And to be honest, I believe the 0 to 60 run with the Tanabe exhaust was actually a little bit slower than with the stock muffler. So, with that said, here are the clips. Alright, so now onto the install. So basically the tools and materials I'm using for this installation is obviously a Canon WD-40, as well as the replacement hardware to connect the muffler back up to the mid pipe, as well as a stock replacement gasket, a pair of safety goggles, some gloves, a 1/2 inch socket, as well as a 1/2 inch deep socket, a 17mm deep socket, as well as a 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch drive ratchet, as well as an adjustable wrench. Also, this is optional, you don't have to use this, but personally I'm probably going to be using some high temperature muffler and tailpipe sealer, as well as some high temperature thread sealant. Alright, so this is going to sound like common sense, but before you start touching the exhaust system, just make sure everything's cooled down. The car hasn't been running the past 45 minutes to an hour to be on the safe side. And also make sure that the back end of the car is jacked up, but since I'm backed up on this curb, I can fit underneath the back end of this car just fine. Alright, now that I'm underneath the car with my safety goggles on, I'm pretty much going to take my 17mm deep socket on my 3/8 inch drive ratchet and take these two nuts off. And granted, since I already went to a muffler shop and they put in different hardware, it's 17mm on these two nuts. Alright, now that the two nuts are out, I'm basically going to take these two bolts out. Alright, so now I'm going to take this Tanabe Axle-Back off the hangers now. So there's three different hangers. So there's one right over there, one here, as well as one here. Alright, so as you can see, the Tanabe muffler is now officially off the car now. Alright, now I'm going to take my stock muffler and put it back on the three hangers. Alright, so now that I have my muffler on my three hangers now, pretty much I'm going to take my stock replacement OEM gasket and put it on over the hole on the muffler. Alright, so this was all kind of hard to record in one shot, but since I put the OEM stock gasket on, pretty much I put on some muffler flange sealant on the flange and the mid pipe here, and then basically I fed in my new hardware, and then I even put on some thread sealant on the bolts there, and then as you can see I tightened down all the nuts. So now that that's all done, I'm going to start up the car and listen for any exhaust leaks. Alright, let's start it up and hear if there's any exhaust leaks. Alright, so as you can hear, there's absolutely no exhaust leaks. Okay, so I know earlier the muffler here was sitting down a bit too low, but since then I've taken it to a muffler shop to try and have them adjusted, and even after that I tried adjusting the hangers even more to try to get this muffler even straighter. But since this is about as straight as this muffler is going to get on this car, that pretty much completes this installation and concludes this video. Thanks for watching.